So here we're going to demonstrate composing a Gen 4 products into an Azure server. So here we see that the system currently has two devices already in place, an SSD and a NIC. And what we're going to do is just verify that everything shows up okay. So first, we see that the NVMe device is showing up properly. Now we're going to just check out the NIC, and we see that the Mellanox Connect X6 shows up properly. So now let's verify that they're both showing up as Gen 4. So we're going to jump into the LSPCI detail, and once we pull that up, we're going to be able to see that the link capabilities and the link status is at 16 gigatransfers per second. So here we see the link capabilities. We see that it's indeed 16 gigatransfers per second. And we see the link status also is at by 8. So that looks good for the Mellanox NIC. Now let's take a look at the NVMe device. So we're just going to hop out and bring it up. And we're going to look for the NVMe device, which is device ID 1987. And here we see that the link capabilities also is at 16 gigatransfers, and that the link status is showing that it did link at by 4. So everything is showing up really nicely on this composed system. So now what we're going to do is we're going to honor a request. Say somebody requires a little bit more storage. The request comes in. We're going to go ahead and add a few NVMe devices. So we're going to click the plus minus add modify button. We're going to add in a couple of NVMe devices, and then we're going to hit reprogram. So now, as this is reprogramming, what it's doing is, on the surface, we've dragged and dropped hardware. Under the hood, it's establishing a raw PCIe connection using the magic of the Atlas chip. So it's connecting these NVMe endpoint devices all the way up to the host. So what's really nice about that is there's no agents to be installed. There's no Liqid specific drivers to be installed. Once the system detects the devices as present, it simply makes that available for the applications to look at. So now we're going to just hop back in and just verify that those composed devices showed up properly. So we're going to first look at LSPCI, and now we see that there are indeed 3 NVMe devices as we expect. And now we can just check out NVMe list, and we see that the system has detected that and it's ready to use that. So let's just double check that everything came up properly as Gen 4. So now we're going to bring up Gen 4. And we're going to just look at each of these NVMe links. So the first one, we see that indeed it looks like we have, yes, a by 4 link. And then we're going to look at the next one. Now there's another by 4 link. We're going to hit the next one again, and now we're going to see another by 4 link. So we just went ahead and went through all 3 devices, and we showed that, verified that each one has a by 4 link.